Hello everybody, it is time for the October 2021 garden update. We'll just pan across this northern flower bed, which doesn't have much to offer this time of year. And I forgot to mention today's date is October 30th, 2021. I'm in the process of cleaning up some of the garden that has seen better days and reached the end of its life for this year. The lemon balm is looking kind of leggy right now. I've got a few odds and ends I need to put up in the patio. This bed by the patio is still doing just fine, and these flowers are blooming quite nicely. I've got another project I'm going to be using that board for in here in a little while. Well, the jasmine didn't quite fully recover from the freeze of February, but it did mostly recover. And the 2021 Carrier AC unit had 0 problems this year. So we'll take a quick look around this bed. This firebush is doing well. And we're in good shape here. And the lawn's looking fair for this time of year. Can't complain about that at all. Let's go to the main part of the garden. This bed is still hanging on. I have removed the black-eyed pea plants. They finished their life cycle for the year, and I got them out. These marigolds here, they're still chooching along just fine. Look at these bell peppers now, though. We're going to be having stuffed bell peppers for our supper tonight. There's some pretty good sized ones in there. And here are these marigolds. They are blooming well. Here's this Poblano Pepper plant. It's fully covered as well. Got plenty of peppers and some jalapeno peppers as well. They're doing lovely. And I have got some lettuce and various things planted here. A little bit of cabbage. I've got some radishes right here. I planted some mustard. It appears my seed were bad, so they didn't come up. And I've got some romaine lettuce planted here. Just planted that last week. So hopefully I should get some salad before freeze. Here's this tomato, 2 tomato plants. Just covered in tomatoes. All kinds of goodness. And look at the bees working these marigolds. And this asparagus planting is reaching the end of the season as well. It's starting to turn yellow, so that will be coming out here in the next month. The 4 o'clocks are still growing, but they are looking kind of sad. I haven't done much in this area yet. After I get everything cleaned up, I should be able to finish this retainer wall and get that soil amended some more. There's a view from this side. And then here's all these tomato plants back here. They're making tomatoes. Should have a good crop before the freeze. I am in the process of cleaning this section of the garden out now. Here's what's left of the okra. Not much. So I've got to right here. And then I've got these, five plants to take out yet. Took out this planting of black-eyed peas. Now these tomatoes can really get growing. Here's my cabbage and broccoli patch. The cabbage is doing broccoli's doing outstanding. Here's these same old tomato plants that have been here all season, and they're still making tomatoes. They're expanding into where I had the cucumbers planted, which there's still a couple there, but aphids got the best of them this year and they didn't do very well. Here's another bunch of marigolds, and I have cleared the okra plants out of this little area, and now I can start digging this soil up once it freezes and kills these plants out, and start amending the soil for next year. This soil here was missing some nutrients this year, and the plants didn't grow as well. And here's a look at these tomato plants from this side, and the broccoli from this side. Here's this southern flower bed. Everything's still growing. May not be looking as good as it did a little while ago, but it's still doing okay. Down here it starts looking pretty decent. I like these big old zinnias like that. Those look pretty good. The tropical plants, they're still alive. Not blooming, but they're still alive. The yellow plant is just about to start blooming pretty heavily. I need to tie it back. We had some 60-mile-per-hour winds the other day for 2 days in a row, so everything took a little bit of a beating. And here's a look at the side yard. It's doing pretty well. The shade is taking over this side, so I expect that to start going into dormancy before long. Here's a look at the front flower bed. Not too much going on here, but it's still looking okay. Get over here, things are perking up a little bit on this side. I put some ornamental cabbage in just to see it, how it grows. Never grown it before, but I'm going to try this year. I've got the hedgerow trimmed up so I can put the Christmas lights on it pretty soon. Probably do that in the next couple weeks. The plantings in the front flower bed are on their way out, but they're still trying. They're still blooming. So as soon as it freezes, I'll pull all that stuff out that needs to be pulled out. And here's the front flower bed by the mailbox. It's still chooching along lovely. And here's a look at the front lawn. It's still growing pretty well. I'm happy with it. And the little patch of grass by my truck is still growing pretty nicely. You can just see how low the sun is in the sky now. So once again, this is the 2021 October garden update. Thank you for watching.